Today's camper mission is placing us in an undisclosed location in northern Washington, just south of Oregon, with this crazy view. Very cold, very wet. For the bike, this is something I've found super helpful. It's a one-step cleaner and lubricator for the chain. This works great if you're out in the field camping and you just want to give your chain a little bit of maintenance. I also use this thing a lot just at home because I'm kind of lazy. All you do is just apply it like it's regular lube. Put it everywhere. But be warned, this is not top quality lube. This is down and dirty, convenient, out in the field, get the job done kind of lube. There's a difference. It's like a tent for the bike. Cleaning is caring. This is also a total pro move. You can get these little rugs from IKEA for only a couple bucks. And I like to put wet shoes in the driver's shoe spot because it's a nice away place that's dirty. Plus, anyone who lives in a wet place is absolute must to get those weather guard, whatever they're called. What are those called? I'm turning the heater on right away. I'm freezing right now from the ride, so I want to kick the heater on and enjoy what little bit of dignity I have left. I wonder if this will be dinner. Always, always. Oh yeah, this is interesting. Oral Case hit me up about the strap on the top. It turns out you can use the two backpack straps together to do one shoulder strap. This is brilliant, and I'm very excited to use the damp compartment for stowing damp things. See a little mesh? It's made to breathe. On the ride today, I got pedal strike and I ate shit. Yeah, you can look at that lump. What the hell? Well, it hurts. That's all I'm saying. Ow! Can't tell if it's a knot or if it's just swollen. Should I put pants on? Oh, I know exactly what I need. U-line cold showers. Honestly though, these are kind of great. Look how many there are in there. They just come in little, it's not gonna be warm, it's not gonna be pleasant, but it'll do the job. I'm gonna try to heat it up with the heater. Moderately satisfactory. All right, what's the deal with the red lights? I put red photo gels over the lights in the van to make it easier on the eyes when it's nighttime. I honestly don't remember the science behind it, but it's kind of the closest thing we have to night vision. You can see in the dark, but it doesn't stress out your eyes like white light does. If they're good enough for submarines, it's good enough for me. Woo! It's a Manchego. And today I'm pairing it with a cosmic apple from Washington. It's out of sight. It's like a sauna in here. During a recent EBD Live, one of the channel subscribers called these my Sirius glasses, and now I think that every time I wear them. If you haven't been to EBD Live, I highly suggest it. The crew is hilarious. It's always a good time. I'll put the information down below. Now for dinner, I hope I don't disappoint. I made rice and beans at home, and I'm just gonna heat it up on the hot plate. Oh, I need a lid. I put oil on this contraption before I left to make it that much easier to make. Essential element to kick off the avocado. It's not what you think. Yeah, olives. 1 part utilitarian, 1 part dude food with just a dash of gourmet. Recently, I've been in the habit of preparing my breakfast the night before. So then when I wake up, all I have to do is boil water, and it just makes life way more pleasant. My bed setup is somewhere between camping and sleeping on your buddy's couch. You know, it's not that great, but it's utilitarian. And it mostly kind of sort of sometimes gets the job done. I think the biggest issue with a good night's sleep is it takes a little bit of a rhythm. And my dad tipped me off to this. Night 1, not that good. Night 2, a little better. Night 3, there you go. And from there on out, it's smooth sailing. So the hook is, with this setup, I'm generally only doing one night's sleep, which means I'm often in the red. That's good, right? Wow. The more I use it, the more I really appreciate this induction stove for cooking in the van. There's no fumes. It's renewable. I had the heater, the induction, the fridge, and the lights. So we'll see how much energy I ended up using. Oh, and some of you asked about the carbon monoxide alarm. I moved it up to head level, so now I'm that much safer. Plus, no propane. You know what would be nice? I'd like a down sleeping bag that doesn't have a hood, because I sleep with my feet in the cupboard, but the top, I keep it open like a blanket. And this hood is always, it's right in my face. And it makes it harder to sleep. If you've got a lead on something like that, let me know. I'm sure it exists. Everything exists. Everything's been done. Also, check out channel memberships, exclusive access, bonus content, and more. For less than a cup of coffee a month, you too could be a pro player insider. Or you could subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free, it'll keep you regular, and it might even boost your social status. All right, so what if I've watched in their entirety the 1995 and 2017 Royal Rumble? I'm owning it. Slightly embarrassing? Yes. Extremely entertaining? Absolutely. What's your guilty pleasure? This is a cool trick for storing hoodies. You take your hoodie, fold it towards the back, and then do a third, or just roll it up to the hood so you're at the back of the hood. Hood's here, rolled up goods. And then fold the hood over itself. And then it's just like a nice self-contained unit. It works really well. It works with all hoodies. You can thank me later. I told you about my funny gardening knee pad. I use this thing all the time for kneeling in the van. It's tremendously helpful. Let's see how much battery I used. It's not easy to see. It's charging right now, that's cool. I would say about half, that's my guess. That means with a little bit of daylight, you can keep this thing running for a long time, actually. I feel like I just learned something about my little system. Feels good. And for those who asked about condensation, you know. Very cool outside, although not much of a view. Hey, I think the van's looking great. Perfect amount of patina. And will you look at that? My garage tent, Tyvek wrap, works fantastic for the bike. I'm proud of that. This is a cool spot to camp. Almost as cool as this mission, where we posted up in a snowstorm and I slept in the van in the snow for the very first time. And I didn't run the heater nearly anywhere as much as I should have. Live and learn.